are all one, all of us, the collective, and you who are now viewing this, and the vehicle that we are speaking through. We are all one in consciousness. And what this means is that because we are all connected in consciousness, we are all one, that when you raise your frequency, your energy, your vibrational frequency, when you raise it to a particular level, you may quickly and easily access the consciousness of those who are in that vibrational frequency. Thought is an instantaneous occurrence. It does not take moments or minutes or years to travel from one point to another. It is instantaneous. So whatever vibrational frequency you are at, when you have your thoughts in that moment, it is instantaneously transferred and translated to all other beings who are in that same vibrational frequency. This is important to know because of the state of affairs in your world, in this world that we call Earth at this moment in time. Because as people become angry or upset or participate in idle gossip that creates frustration and aggravation, what is happening is that that energy is becoming larger for everybody who is in that frequency, in that vibrational frequency. Now you must also understand that the vast majority of human beings alive on this planet today are in the same vibrational frequency. So which means the moment that one of you has a negative thought, you are instantaneously transferring that thought, those feelings, to all other human beings. And so you are seeing this frustration and this anger and confusion. You are now seeing it growing exponentially, and it's getting larger and it's getting larger. And that is because you are all feeling each other's energy and the thoughts. It is because it happens instantaneously. You must remember this. It is important. Your thoughts and your feelings will transfer to other human beings instantaneously. Likewise, when you raise your vibrational frequency and you are not immediately accessible, it does not mean that you are not accessible. You are just not immediately accessible to the mass consciousness now on this planet Earth. The anger, the frustration, the fear, the hostility, the sorrow, the hopelessness. These are all rampant upon the planet at this point in time. So when you raise your vibrational frequencies through prayer, through meditation, listening to music, being closer to nature, those things will help you to raise your vibrational frequencies. And as you raise them, you take yourself further away from the mass consciousness and the frequency associated with the mass consciousness of the population on Earth today. So while it may be difficult for you to maintain that higher vibrational frequency, it would behoove you to remind yourself when you slip backwards and get caught up in the gossip and the fear and the anger, the frustration, the hopelessness, the negativity, and you become angry with your spouse or with your children, your mother, your father, your brothers, your sisters, your friends, your co-workers. Remind yourself that you don't need that. Remind yourself that you are happy, that you are better than that. You do not need to participate in the judgment, in the gossip, the fear, frustration, and hopelessness. That is your choice. If you choose to participate in it, that is your choice, and you must take responsibility for it. Likewise, you must also take responsibility for adding to the negativity that is growing upon this planet. So you are not only responsible for the anger and the frustration that you feel within yourself, you are also responsible for adding to that energy on the planet. Now you know this. You have heard these words. You know this. This is now in your consciousness. And what that means is that you are now held accountable for it. To know the truth and to not live by the truth is where the idea of hell comes from. To know the truth and to live by the truth is where the idea of heaven comes from. We share these words with you now because we see so many teachers out there that are sharing spiritual truths, and so many people that are searching for the spiritual truth, and they are getting caught up in the messenger, so they are not hearing the message. And then what happens is that those teachers, those messengers who are sharing that spiritual knowledge, the experiences that they've had, what is happening is that as they amass followers, their egos are growing and they are getting lost, and they are not terrible people. They are simply getting caught up in it, in the euphoria. They are feeling everybody's love, and they are feeling everybody's admiration, and they are immediately experiencing everybody's thoughts about how wonderful they are, how spectacular they are, and that they are the one that has the answer to the enlightenment, to the ascension. So these teachers and these messengers are getting caught in the euphoria that everybody is sharing with them, and they are getting lost. And so our prayers need to be for them and with them, that they too shall rise up above it and be able to see from above what is happening below. And they will bring their consciousness together at a higher level, so that when they share their messages and they feel the adoration of the people that come to listen to them, they will not get caught up in it. They will not lose their way. They will not stumble off their paths. So each of you who now hear these words, you now have the responsibility to hold your own power and not to hold another messenger or teacher responsible for your happiness and for your enlightenment. For true enlightenment can only come from within yourself. It does not come from another human being. It does not come from the collective. It does not come from the Melchizedeks. True enlightenment comes from within you. And the only way to access it is to go within yourself, to find it within you. So when you listen to the spiritual teachers and the messengers, we ask you truly and sincerely and with all love, listen with your heart and close your eyes, and do not get lost in the messenger. Do not get lost in the teacher sharing the message. Instead, feel the message itself. For even those teachers and messengers who have gotten caught up in the egoic euphoria of all the adoration, even they have pearls of wisdom in their teachings. So listen to them. Hear what they are saying. More than hearing, feel what they are saying. Close your eyes and do not get lost in the teacher. Do not get lost in the messenger. We, the collective, do truly appreciate that this vehicle has given us the opportunity to address this with you. Her emotions are now rising within her, and she is feeling, we are at a loss for the words that she is feeling, but her consciousness is moving forward again. So as her consciousness begins to move forward once more, we will recede backwards. We wish you all many blessings. We are here for you. You have many guides and angelic beings who are here to guide all of you, all of humanity, and each of you individually. You must ask for their guidance. You must ask for their help, and they will come forth to you. You must feel their presence within you to know it from within your heart. Ask questions and be discerning, because the darkness will try to fool you. There are beings and energies that do not wish for humanity's ascension. And ascension is simply your rising above this density. Do not get caught up in all of the spiritual and New Age terminology that has been arising. Do not get caught up in the terminology. Feel it within your heart and in your body, and you will know its truth. We promise you this. Do not feel it, do not know it in your head with your mind. You must feel it here, and it will radiate outwards from there. You will feel it along the rest of your body, but here is where you will feel it first. May you all retain this information, and with love and blessings, we bid you all adieu and good evening. Okay, so that was really nice. And any questions, please comment below. And if you're new to my channel, please like and subscribe. Namaste and blessings to you all.